Hey guys, what's up? It's Normal TV Nerd, and I'm back, baby. Yes, I've been gone from YouTube. Let's see, it's been just about a year, I think. If not mostly a year, it's been like a year and some months. When was my last video? Yeah, YouTube says a year. Let's. Matter of fact, my last video actually is Infinity War related, which was November. Wow. So yeah, a little bit over a year. And my last video is Infinity War, and right now, Endgame is coming out. But that's not today's video. Today's video isn't really Marvel related at all. Today's video is basically just about the show, the Orville, and what it is. That's why this video is called The Orville Is. Okay, just a disclaimer, real quick. This is a new series. Boom, right there, new series. Right, boom, right there, new series. We're gonna call it blank is. The blank is. Yes, I'm stealing it from John Retner from he used to be Techno Buffalo, but he sold that company. I'm stealing the name, but oh well. This episode, we're gonna just talk about the first 2 seasons of Orville, what it is to me, and I want you guys to communicate with me. Put down in the comments what it is to you, and then my next video next week will probably be, well, not next week, I'm gonna be out of town. My next video after that will probably be The Orville Isn't. Okay, so I'm gonna do this in like top 3. Do this short, sweet, to the point. I don't feel like editing. Number 1, The Orville is just fun. Okay, so like, I didn't grow up watching the Star Trek shows, or I didn't even have a desire for Star Trek. I mean, I respected the show for what it was, you know, and I was more of a Star Wars fan. Like, even if you look on my channel, I think I got a bunch of Star Wars stuff. But I'm more of a Star Wars fan, and I respect Star Trek and all of that. But I just never got into it. There wasn't like, you know, anybody around my schooling or anything like, oh man, Star Trek this, Star Trek that. Nah, we were all Star Wars. I mean, there were people generations above me. They were all Star Trek fans and stuff, but everybody around me was Star Wars, so I didn't get to grow up with that dynamic. And Orville was like that show that like, this is kind of, we're taking inspiration from it and we're just having a great time. When I first heard about Orville, I thought it was just going to be a parody, but boy, right around episode, I want to say episode 2 of season 1, I discovered that it was not. Okay, number 2, Orville is, it's deep, man. Like, with everything that's happening, okay, I'm not gonna do like a full-on review. I'm done doing those, I think. We'll see, because I got a whole nother idea coming out. But it is so deep. Like, their social commentaries are really cutthroat, and then even like the character development stuff, the story, the character arcs that we get in the story arcs, those are like real deep. Like, everything that was going on with Bortus and Clyden for the last 2 seasons, I was like, bro, I'm loving this. And then especially Kelly and Ed. I did not expect anything that they have gone through this season or last season to come out of a show like this at all, or any show, because like, they're dealing with this, and you know, Ed has his moments and Kelly has her moments, And it just shows like, yeah, we're important. We have these very important jobs, but we're still dealing with our human issues. Let us be like humans, but we still got this 9 to 5 where we gotta work together and not let it affect us. It is so amazing. And number 3, the Orville is. I gotta think about this one. The Orville is sci-fi phenomenal, like for real. I'm a big sci-fi fan. I love anything sci-fi because I grew up in a Christian household, so anything fantasy was like that's the devil. I'm like, oh well, he's an alien. So like one time I was watching Power Rangers, right? This is just to give you an example. One time I was watching Power Rangers, and it was the Mystic Force season. And my grandmother came into the room, and it was the theme song going on. So she heard the word Mystic. She's like, Mystic, no, you can't watch this. Turned off my TV, walked out the room. I turned the TV back on, and like I turned the volume down so I can watch that episode of Mystic Force. And then later that night, this was back when Jetix was still a thing. Dino Thunder was on, and I was watching it in their mama's room, my grandmother's room. And she came in, what you watching demons for? That's a demon. And I was like, no, see, that's an alien. You see the spaceship? She's like, oh, okay. So, I love sci-fi more than I love fantasy just because of that reason. But, like, everything is so great. Like, all the stuff with Isaac. Man, Isaac had to be, like, my second favorite character for, sci-fi, right? And then Lamar was my favorite for sci-fi stuff on the Orville. Especially when they got into that time travel stuff this season. My God, it was great. And the whole thing with the Kylon. Oh, I said this wasn't going to be a review, but ooh. If you guys want to see me do a review, put in the comments, #review. I know this is crazy. It's random rambling, and this video is already 7 minutes and 30 seconds. I got peace. Bye. Bye.